So in this video, I asked my van life friends, what is the one thing that they thought that they would need that they don't?
So yeah, an item that I thought it would be really purposeful was a water pump sink so I could wash my hands and brush my teeth. And I never used it. I actually bought coffee a couple times and used it as a table, and then one time my coffee just spilled into the sink and there was coffee all through the drain and everything. It was hard to clean, so I was like, you know what, it's taking up space. I don't use it to brush my teeth, I don't use it to wash my hands, it's unnecessary. So I got rid of that and had so much more room afterwards.
What do you do instead then?
So I have two different tea kettles.
Okay.
I have one tea kettle because I do drink a ton of tea. And that is my tea kettle that I use for washing my hands and just dipping my face cloth in and using for water that way.
Okay.
Instead of a basin, I use my tea kettle. Yeah.
So one thing that I brought, and I'm wondering why I brought these, are these galoshes. Rain boots. I've only used them like one time, and I just really don't have a use for them. So this is one thing I regret bringing.
So one thing that I have that I've just not used is the water heater, which came with the van. It's like 2 gallons. You turn it on and it burns propane and it takes forever to heat up. And so when I take a shower, I just take them cold and just do it real quick because it's just not worth the hassle of waiting and all the stuff. The goal is to get clean. And honestly, most of the time in places that are hot, the cold showers are actually kind of nice.
Right.
Shower. Definitely a shower. This is actually a very large shower for a van. It has the range shower head, which is really cool. And I thought when I got this, like, oh, it's so cool. I've used this thing probably 4 or 5 times in the past year. I mean, I use it for storage, like this whole bin. If I do use a shower, I just pull this bin out. But that's like just bathroom stuff and first aid stuff. And I store a table in here and I hang stuff in here. So when I use it, I have to pull everything off. And that's my cassette toilet. It's a lot of kind of wasted space. I go to Planet Fitness if I need to shower, or if I'm visiting friends somewhere, truck stops, and sometimes whenever you just baby wipe bath it.
One thing that I thought I would need, or multiple things I guess, all of my clothes. I have packed way too many clothes. It's absolutely stuffed. I've got more up here in these drawers. I typically overpack when I'm traveling. So I kind of did the same thing here, but I'm really figuring out that I don't need to pack nearly as many clothes as what I have, and it's actually taking up quite a bit of space, so yeah.
You know, I have like 2 fly screens, and I thought I would need that because I always see people with the bug nets and stuff, but I've personally never used it myself, so it just depends where you're camping at. If there's a lot of bugs, it's hit or miss, but I've never used it, but I have them if I need it, but I've never used it.
There's probably always many of those things as you go, but this curtain has turned out to be the worst thing I ever did, and I am in the middle of changing that. I am building a frame in the front there, and I'm gonna have a full hard wall, and I'm gonna have more storage on there once it's all finished. So, but I thought just a simple curtain would be good enough, and it turns out to be incredibly annoying. It gets in the way. I can't get by it because it's one big curtain, and so with a hard wall with a curtain maybe in the middle, I'll be able to go back and forth from the front to the back and not have the curtain falling down or blowing into the back or whatever. So, but yeah, a lot of the time you'll watch these videos and you're like, yeah, I really think that'll work, something like that, and then you do it and then you're living in there and it turns out to be total trash. So yeah,
it's kind of funny. It's one of the very first things that I bought. You know, I was buying all the things that you would think that you would need, and it's tucked away because I have never used it one time, not once. It even has all kinds of dust. Never used it once.
What is it?
It is a outdoor potty. So it comes out, opens up, and it even has a toilet seat. It trifolds. It's pretty cool. Like, you really would think that you would use it. So it opens up like this. The toilet seat fits on top. Nice cushy toilet seat. The little $1 pee bucket is so much easier. It Stores right here, easy grab for the middle of the night. Other than that, I just find a bathroom if I have an emergency, that sort of thing. But it's nice to have it if I were to need it, which I honestly doubt I'll ever use it, but it's there if I need it.
So for me, the thing that we thought we had to have, like you said, we wanted a comfortable bed and we needed a place to shower.
We needed a shower.
This is a lot of shower. I mean, it's a full shower. There's a cassette toilet here. I appreciate, you know, not having to run out in the middle of the night, but we might have been able to do without the shower.
Yeah, surprisingly.
2 months on the road, we probably used it 4 or 5, maybe 6 times, but we always had other better places to shower that gave you unlimited hot water.
I thought I would need this big pantry. I assumed I was carrying around like a month's worth of food. I don't know. But now it's half pantry and half closet.
I'll tell you what we could definitely do without is we bought one of those electric fly swatters that has a little electric grill, and when you hit the bug, it kills it. But really, when you hit the bug with this, it'll still kill it. So you don't really need that. And that was kind of a waste.
All right, so the one thing I could live without is the TV. Honestly, my TV is right out that window, and I think I've turned it on maybe twice since I've been out here for 2 years.
The one thing that I absolutely wanted for my van, but I don't really have to have, is this guy. This is a spiralizer. It's just a pocket-sized one that fits in my tiny van. You can put your veggies in the top of it, and then you turn them up against this little grating thing, and then they come out with these little zoodles, which is such a cool concept, but completely unnecessary.
And for me, I did a whole video on the things that I thought that I would need that I no longer use. So go check that out on a playlist that I've got. I thank everybody for participating in this. It's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed the series to really help you out. I know that for me, it was really useful to hear what people who've been doing this for a while have to say about their van hacks, their items that they love, and the items that they don't need anymore. I hope it helps you in your journey as well. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Do it one more time.
Ready for the angle. All right, 3, 2.
Mine came with an Australian that I can't live without. If you treat him nice, he'll do your dishes.
And I'm filming you, filming Riley. Wrigley, you're so cute.